Gideon. Pretty bird, pretty bird. Today we're going to be working on one of these two cars. Of course, my son-in-law, I haven't been able to convince him to give me the 3800 out of his Park Avenue. But anyway, one of these days. So we are going to decide what we're going to do today on one of the cars as soon as he gets back. Okay, so we got our Fieros out here, and Ben, we're gonna flip a coin to see which one of these Fieros we're gonna work on. And what do you say? Heads or tails?
I'm calling tails.
Tails. All right.
Tails is the red one.
Red one's tails. Okay, let's see. Flip a coin. Coin.
Oh, yippee-ki-yay.
Look at there. Tails. I don't know if you can see that for the rain, but he called it tails. So the red one it is. The red one needs tail lights. I really got to set up an appointment with an electrical guy to get those tail lights fixed, because I'm too impatient. I'm not gonna wait and do it myself. Sorry guys, but electrical is not something I'm gonna mess with a Fiero. We'll get right to it. One of my subscribers gave me a wiring harness for the tail lights, okay? And so I already tested it out by plugging it in to C500 over there, and that does make these tail lights work. So you know the drill. We got to take the bumper off the back and expose all the wires, take off the old wiring harness, and put the new wiring harness on in its place. And toolbox. Hey, do you want to get a screwdriver and take those screws out for the other? Oh, you got that screwdriver? I don't need the bit.
And I'm gonna put it back
Where it goes.
where it goes. So you don't lose it.
No doubt.
Or get it mixed up with mine. Pop the super surprise.
Okay, what I'm doing now is taking these body clips off. There's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these body clips. They're just regular clips. I set my needle nose in there, just pulled it out. They pop right out. Okay, we've taken off the screws on the side marker here. We've gone up underneath here to get all these molding screws out to the wheel liner. We've exposed all the bulbs here over to this side. Now what we're working on is getting off the rest of the bumper cover. So of course, you know, one bolt doesn't want to let go. There was just a little splash of road tar on that one bolt, and so that was keeping it from letting go. But I got some needle nose pliers in there, and cleaned it out a little bit with those, and then turned it with the needle nose enough to where the socket would fit on it, and got that sucker out. And hey, you know, whenever you think you have a rust-free Fiero, unless you spent $90,000 on your Fiero, you don't have a rust-free Fiero. So, there you go. Body pins underneath. How many are there, Ben?
Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so he's popping those off. All right, very good. So after you do that, Ben, if you just get that one sign, I'll get this sign. Here comes little Teeny. Hey, Teeny. Getting the bumper cover off. There you go.
Brake, P blaster, brake cover.
Okay, so here's the deal. We were going to come out today and replace the wiring harness on the taillights because the taillights are not working. But after taking the bumper cover off, we realized that this Fiero isn't as rust-free as I thought it was. I mean, there's the pile on the floor. We pulled a bunch of walnuts out of here. So, looking at this, here is there you go. Here is the ground. So it wasn't being ground to anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and ground the system and see if we can get this wiring harness to actually work. So that's where we're at. Okay, so here's Ben. Say hi, Ben.
Hello.
All right, he is the ground basically right now. He's holding a ground wire from the negative battery terminal to the actual ground wire that it's supposed to be on the car frame. And we've got taillights now, taillights, turn signal lights. So we're in business. We don't have to change out that wiring harness after all. It was a ground. This one wire, literally this one ground wire being unconnected caused me not to have taillights. So if you're running into a problem when you don't have taillights, that is definitely something to look at. Okay, so we'll pick up to where we left off last week. I know I said we were going to go get some lunch and finish this project after lunch. Lunch became dinner. Dinner became overnight. Overnight became the next day. We never got back out in the garage. What is Daddy and Poppy doing to the Fiero? What are we fixing on it?
The light. I need them on because I want to see the lights were right there. See, these lights are on. Those lights are off.
You're right. Those lights are on. Those lights are off.
Get it off.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy, I saw a spark there.
Phew.
That's
Okay,
good.
so
That's good.
The screw will work.
The screw will work. Yeah, we're getting some sparks there. That's a good thing. That means it'll ground.
I wish I could drill up. Well, yeah, maybe I can.
Okay, next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this Loctite, Extend, Rust, Neutralizer, and it's supposed to, I don't know, coat it with a black surface that's paintable, but I'm not worried about painting this. I'm just worried about stopping the rust. Even if it extends the life of this Fiero for another 5 years, 10 years down the road, I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than it just, you know, leaving it to itself to rust away. So I'm just going to spray this under here with a liberal coating. I got a whole can. I might as well use it all. And that's what I'll be doing with this. Anywhere I see rust, I'm just going to shoot it with this. Really don't know what I'm doing. Don't know if this works, but it's better than nothing. Okay, I showed you these clips before. I don't know what I showed you before and what we lost when the battery died. But these clips, you see how the middle part is popped up, and then there's got the clip on the bottom. We just shove that clip in there like this, 1, 2, 3, zip, zip, zip. So it's just so easy. That ain't gonna work.
Are you done talking, Pop?
No. What do you need, baby? Let's try this again. All right, there we go. You see how this clip goes in? Just like that, and then the center's popped up, and you push that down with your fingers, and then it spreads the clip, and it's nice and secure then. And you just do that all along the frame rail.
Doesn't have to be done, but it can.
Okay. Okay, so I'm underneath the car now, and it's the same thing under here. You've got these clips, and you just put them back in and push the center in, and it locks in place. There you go, and just do that about 8 times underneath there, and it's back in place. Forgot one. And if you're a Fiero owner for any length of time at all, you know how to take these tail light covers off. Just take these, pop the caps off, and I guess it doesn't matter since we're at the end. If you don't know how, this information does you no good. But anyway, we're popping them back on. All right, boys and girls. Well, there you have it. Woo! What do you think about them little tail lights, girl? You got lights. So, if your taillights are not working on your Pontiac Fiero, check out all the grounds. It may be something as simple as one ground, and you connect that ground, and you got taillights. All right, go ahead. All right, brake lights. We got brake lights, we got tail lights, we got turn signals. We are ready to roll. I mean, we've even got turn signals. So this was a huge day in the life of this Pontiac Fiero, because this means we can get this car back on the road. Well, that's it for today. We got them taillights working. Today was a super success. Thank you to my son-in-law Ben for helping me out and get that ground wire working. So like, share, subscribe, and hey, watch Rear Engine Shop. He's redoing an Indy Fiero rear engine shop. Watch his channel. Of course, you know about Alex Lightspeed. You know about Garageless. And of course, Bro Builds. These are friends of mine. And so you'll enjoy their channels. And we'll see you on the next video.